y'all? Welcome to Evolving Nine Soul. I'm back with a message for my divine lovies, my divine feminines and masculines. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Do not try to make a message fit where it does not fit. Keep in mind that energies are interchangeable. He could be a she and a she could be a he. So if you see he on my card, suggest the energy. If you see she on my card, suggest the energy to suit your situation. So these people be committing crimes and hiding it behind this family business. I'm getting under this family name, okay? These are people that like to live the fast life here, which isn't a good life to live. Okay, we know that this is a contract agreement. We know that this had to happen. Okay? They love to mark their territory because they see everything is theirs. We'll mark territory here, especially if you know you getting illegally surveillanced, okay, with invasion of privacy, and you know that they are invading your privacy, okay, they mark your home, okay. One sign is that you see spiders, okay, you see spiders, you see spider webs, you see cobwebs, because they're trying to keep you stuck, stagnant in the matrix, okay. See, these people had mercy this time. They had the opportunity this lifetime to make it right, but they refused to make it right. Okay? I get construction, a construction site worker, okay? You could be this construction site worker. Somebody in your energy work for a construction company or own a construction company, whatever the situation may be. Okay? I also get Bronx, okay? This could be the Bronx, New York. It may not be. Okay? Something happened in the Bronx. Something is about to happen in the Bronx. Okay? Somebody from the Bronx. You from the Bronx. Somebody in your energy from the Bronx. Okay, that's the energy I get. I also get accounting. You could be an accountant. Okay? Or someone's in your energy is an accountant. One or more people. Okay, so accounting here. Okay, I also get blue eyes. You could have blue eyes. Somebody in your energy could have blue eyes. Okay, but that's what I get. These are bullies. They are emotionally, spiritually, mentally, verbally, and physical bullies. Okay. See, you are breaking generational curses, or you have broke generational curses. They always call out how they want you to be through projection or what they are trying to target. Okay? This may or may not resonate with you, but they see your truth as throwing shade because people can't handle the truth. Okay? They don't like the fact that their ego's been bruised. Okay? You're forcing them to face themselves, and they don't like that. Okay? Because these people are egotistical and full of pride, and they don't like that. You making them face themselves. See, they have a personal problem here. They can't stand you because they can't stand themselves. You're not the problem, they're the problem. Okay? That's why they don't like your truth. And they see it as throwing shade, if that resonates with you. Okay? They're getting sworn in. There's a court date approaching for these criminals. Okay? Yeah, the main ones who say don't judge, they be judging you 24/7 all the time. They judge you because they can't figure you out. They trying to figure you out but can't put a finger on it. They trying to classify you in a particular type of category. They want you to be seen as one of them, and you're not one of them. So they stay judging you, and they'll assume everything about you because that's all they can do is assume, because they can't figure you out. You a mystery. You're a question mark. You're sacred. Okay? That's why they be questioning you. What are you going to do with all that dream, like you don't deserve it? Only because they want your dream. Okay, because you about to experience this breakthrough, and they want to be the ones to experience it, but they are not. So they questioning you. You don't owe them no type of explanation when they question you. All you have to do is just stay silent. You don't owe them no explanation here. Okay? And since they can't figure you out and put you in no type of category, okay, because you're spiritually gifted, you are a human having a spiritual, you are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? They laugh at you, you like the laughing stock. It's like nana nana boo boo, they tease you, okay? But they wish that they was in your shoes, okay? They laugh at what you do because they can't do it, okay? But they want to be you. They want to be able to do what you do, but they can't. So it's like you the laughing stock of the town. They make fun of your appearance and how you look. Okay? See, these people are two-faced. They all talk about each other behind their backs, then smile in each other's faces. They fake and phony. Jezebel spirits here. Judas. Okay, they busybodies. They always up to something. They always up to no good. And since you got a higher mind, they want to get higher technology in order to have access to your higher mind, but they can't. So they're using technology to gain access to your mind, but they trying to get to your higher mind and they can't. Okay? We got to get higher tech here. That's not happening. Because you're high level. You have a high ranking. You're spiritually inclined. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? And since you're spiritually inclined and they don't understand the language that you are speaking, okay? And they don't understand how you keep exposing them, shining light on their demons, because you are spiritually gifted and you are within purpose, your higher purpose. Okay? They see us as a mental health patient. You know they deem us as crazy. Okay? We'll lock you down here. So they want to get you locked up. They want to get you locked up in jail. Some type of way they want to get you locked up. They want to get you locked up in jail or in some type of mental ward. Or they want you deported or killed. Okay? But they just want to get rid of you some way. Trying to get you locked up. They want you to go to jail, but that's not going to happen. Just like they want you to be a mental patient, but you are not. Because you're very sane. These people are insane. They are the insane ones. You are sane, and they know this. Okay? But because you keep exposing them and they don't understand how you got these spiritual gifts, they see you as crazy. Because they normalize everything that they do. They in their mother wombs and they see that as normal and it's not. Okay? See, still deeming us as crazy. Tell us we need to get baptized here if this resonate with you. Okay? So with some people with some heavy religious beliefs, okay, in your energy, okay? It may not be all, but it's some people that got religious beliefs here, okay? See, I get a yellow gold SUV that pulled up. You could have this yellow gold SUV. Somebody in your energy got a yellow gold SUV that pulled up here. Okay? I'm getting rug rats. That's how they acting. These rug rats are clowns in a circus. They act a fool. They intimidated by you because you have power. They use energy transference to get to you, to trigger you, however that may be. Okay, they'll use people around you according to their astrological programming. Not only that, they'll use that energy for spell work as well. Okay, so I definitely get energy transference here. They do that a lot when they are doing spell work, when they're doing these rituals that consist of these spells that they be casting here. Okay, they're trying to ease their guilt by flipping the script on you. You don't have nothing to be guilty of. Okay, they the ones that's sitting here with a heavy heart and a heavy mind. Okay, they trying to ease it. That's what they do. This is called deflecting. Okay, this is deflecting. They trying to deflect on you. That's exactly what they doing. Trying to make it seem like it's your fault. It's not your fault why this happened. Okay? It's all because you are breaking generational curses, or you have broke generational curses. You stepped into your higher purpose. Okay? That's what it is. And these people trying to keep you stuck and stagnant. They don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to elevate. They don't want you to rise. That's what it is. Okay? And they are the criminals that they are. Okay? Living the fast life. And they trying to make it look like you the criminal. You're not the criminal. That's deflecting. Because they feel guilty. They are under judgment. That's what it truly is. Somebody wants you to be pimped out. Okay, these people sexually exploit you using your sacred energy. They misuse your sacred energy. Okay, and they sexually exploit you, taking pictures of you unwillingly, whether you know it or not. Okay, using and abusing your sacred energy. Okay, they see you as a sex slave. That's why they pulled you into this sex ring. If that resonate with you, because they see you as a sex slave here. Okay? You are abundant and prosperous here. And they rob you of your childhood. Rob you of everything of your childhood. A happy home. Okay? Rob you of everything. Rob you of opportunities. These are gold diggers. All they think about is the money. Money, sex, and materialism. Gold diggers. Currency is energy. Your energy is like gold. They use your energy as their bank source because you have a wealthy spirit. You abundant and you prosperous. Okay, so they see you like some type of ATM, like a genie in a bottle, like you supposed to grant them their wish. Okay? That's coming to an end, though, because they've been doing that all your life, since your childhood years. They cause sleep deprivation here. Use your sleeping hours to come in and invade your energy, taking from your light energy, using it how they use it. Invading you and taking from your light energy, using it for spell work to attack you. Using it for their own selfish wants because it's not needs. It's not needs. Okay? Sleep deprivation. You notice you up all hours of the night. It's these people that sleep depriving you, pulling you from your energy because they can't sleep, because they don't have peace. So they want you to experience the same thing that they are experiencing. Okay? Taking from your energy, targeting you, taking you through spiritual warfare. Okay? This may or may not resonate with you, but this is what I get. I can't even lay in my bed in peace without these people trying to dictate what side I should lay on. Okay? This may or may not resonate with you, okay? They trying to run your personal space. That's all a part of sleep deprivation. Trying to tell you what side you should lay on. Go lay on the light side. Go lay on the dark side. Like they trying to pick a side for you. It's your personal space. You can lay where you want to lay. Okay? Like they running your space. I told y'all, if you know you being illegally surveillance with invasion of privacy, they mark your territory here. Okay? They mark their territory here. They think that what you got is theirs and it's not. That's how conceited these people are. That's how egotistical these people are. That's how arrogant these people are. Because they are narcissists. They think what you have is theirs and it's not theirs. Shit, what they have ain't even theirs. Because once you depart from this realm, you have nothing. So that goes to show you that all the materialistic things doesn't mean a thing. It's about your essence within. It's about your inner being. Because material can be destroyed. You can lose material. But if you ain't got nothing within, you're done for. So yeah, they think what is yours is theirs and it's not. Like I said. They don't run nothing. They ain't marking nothing around here. What you have is what you work hard for. It's not theirs. These people in their mother wombs, they see being in their mother wombs as something normal, and it's not. They love their mother wombs. Okay? These people wear a false mask. They don't like to see themselves for who they truly are. They don't like to face themselves. But they will. They be pointing the finger. Women blame you for letting this masculine leave if you know you are connected to a masculine or vice versa. You got to adjust the energy here. Okay? But they saying that it's your fault and it's not. Okay? When it's called for somebody to change, they have to change. It's either go down with the people who want to live in that fast life or change. You and the twin flame connection, both of y'all had to go through change. Both of y'all are going through change. Okay, because it's not done. Change or changes. Okay, because it's not done. Karmic's trying to compete with you to get to the top. There is no competing where they don't compare. And they think you taking their title. How can you take their title when you ain't even karmic? Okay? So they think you trying to take their title here. Karmic woman think you are trying to take her title. I even heard one on say, you ain't here now. How can you take a karmic title if you're not even karmic? So that don't even make sense. You're not in that karmic energy. They are. That's why they kiss ass. Trying to please a masculine that don't want to be pleased by them, only by the divine feminine. So they trying to kiss your person's ass by pleasing your person, however that may be. That's why they competing with you. Let's see who gonna be that number one girl. Okay, trying to kiss your person ass so your person can step back down into this karmic energy, and your person don't want to step back down into this karmic energy. Your person is moving forward just like you, that you are connected to. And I'm talking about twin flames here. So they in an illusion trying to compete, even though they know that you and your person are together and y'all about to manifest into union here. They still sitting here steadily trying to compete with you for your person. Trying to feed your person, competing in the kitchen. Okay? Trying to seduce your person. Offer your person that fake ass support, knowing that it's fake as hell. There is no competition. They can't compete where they don't compare. They're in karmic energy. You're in healed energy. Where is the comparison? There is no comparison. Okay? They have a personal problem. Their admiration turns into hate. Okay? Because they're jealous of you. They're envious of you. So that's a personal problem. Instead of them just sitting down and doing the damn work. That's all they got to do. Sit down and do the work. They refuse to do it. Like I said, they had mercy and they refused. They had the opportunity this lifetime to make it work, to make it right, and they refused. So they'll suffer the consequences. They trying to sit here and act like that they are fearless. Dark, sinister, witch plus karmic crew act like they are not scared of you, when really they are. This is all a front. Okay? Because they wearing this false mask. They don't like to face themselves. So that's a front. But they want you scared of them. You're not scared of them. You're not scared of them. At one point in time, this may or may not resonate with you, but at one point in time, these karmics wanted me to watch my words because words have power. Okay? They wanted me to watch my words. They know words have power. And they know when we use certain words, what happens? We put them in their place where they need to be. That's all I'm going to say. Our words will humble them. Put it like that. Okay? And that's all to just, this is just to silence me. Okay? If this resonates with you, to silence us. Okay? So we won't expose them for who they are. That's what it really is. To keep our mouths shut. Because they know that our voices are powerful. The words that we speak out of our mouths are powerful. That's what it really is. Okay? Somebody tried to get along and didn't qualify. This energy just keep coming out over and over and over again. This karmic woman that's lesbian. Yeah. More than one time though. These are co-signers here. Co-signers that want to co-sign with you and your person, but it's not going to happen. They're instigators. It's not going to happen. They trying to hold you to expectations they can't even hold themselves. They trying to hold you to high expectations, and they don't even have expectations. I honestly don't even think they thinking about expectations for themselves, but trying to hold you to high expectations. That don't make no type of sense. They need to establish some expectations to themselves. If they sit down and heal, they'll be able to get to that point that they can't. That way they wouldn't be trying to focus on someone else outside of themselves. Trying to hold somebody else to high expectations. They need to find expectations for themselves. Discover their expectations. These people want to be relevant in your success because they are irrelevant. They have no relevance. They've been irrelevant the whole time. They've been running their mouth, but all that mouth running is irrelevant. All the words that they say out their mouth to form sentences is irrelevant because it don't even matter. Their inputs don't even matter. Their 2 cents, the pennies that they putting in, because that's what it is pennies. It don't matter. See, third-party situationships came between you and your person for many lifetimes. This that input energy trying to be relevant. And they not. They 2 cents, like I said. They talk about the past but complain about everything you do in the present. They talk about the past, who you used to be, the old outdated version of you, but complain about everything that you're doing in the present because it's positive. Because you within your purpose, your higher purpose. Yeah. So they complain about that. Everything you do positive, they complain because you're elevating. You're rising. You're expanding, you're growing. So they complain about that. Yeah. They don't know what positivity is. These people are negative Nancy's. They're negative. Because they're broken. Broken little girls in grown women bodies. Broken little boys in grown men bodies. Suffering from mother wounds. Because they love their mother wounds. I even heard a karmic say that. I love my mother wounds. That ain't something to love. That's something that need to be healed. Because that's a problem. That's a personal problem. And it affects your mental health. So it's nothing to love about that. See, you a future billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire. Okay? And it's a baby mama in your energy. If this resonate with you, okay, you may not have a baby mama in your energy, but that's what I get, my person's baby mama, who's jealous of my status. Not only this baby mama, these other karmics too, you know they jealous of our status anyway. Okay? They claim we ain't Oprah. Okay? This baby mama claimed that we ain't Oprah. Okay? And they gotta fend for themselves. They being left out in the cold. They losing everything. Or they have lost everything. Okay? Losing out on money. Don't have nowhere to live. Homeless. Losing materialistic things. So they got to fend for themselves because they not going to have you or your person you connected to depend upon. That's going to be dead completely soon. These codependent energies that be leeching off of us. Okay? All that is about to cease. So they got to fend for themselves. If they didn't have jobs, they got to get jobs. They got to stand on their own 2 feet. Okay? Because they've been leeching off us and our person the whole time. The whole time. All our lives. A very unhealthy codependency. Okay? Yeah, these people, this family business here, my person's family, who have this family business here. Yeah, that may or may not resonate with you. Okay? Your twin flame you connected to. Family is in your energy. As well as your family members. Both on the mother and father side. Okay? But the family business part may not resonate with you. It may or may not. Okay? I get this meddling father here, my person's father. Okay, as well as this nurse, which is my sister on my mother's side. I also get my person's mother here. This black, dark-skinned, bald-headed man with a beard. This that occult leader here I get. Okay, it may not be an occult for you, but that's what I get personally. Okay? An occult leader. You may have a coven in your energy, okay? A mafia, a mob, a gang, whatever the situation may be. But yeah. Or it could be a black, dark-skinned, bald-headed man with a beard in your energy, but it may not be an occult leader for you. So, dark, sinister witch plus crude karmic woman is caught up in the illusion of fighting for a man that they don't have. That's what I'm talking about. In secret competition with you, competing with you, but you see right through it. Trying to fight you over your person that you already have, and they know you already have your person, and still thinking they in competition. Confirmation. Trying to keep up with you, but can't even keep up with you. Can't compete where they don't compare. Dark, sinister witch, this main witch that's been emulating you, and that copycat energy, side-eyeing you, that stole your identity, stole your inheritance, stole your money. Okay? These recruits that she done recruited, that she conjured up, that help her sustain what she had, because she don't have it no more. Okay? That's the energy I'm picking up. Yeah, caught up in the illusion. So I had a vision of this main witch, this dark sinister witch emulating me reading cards. You know, because I write my messages on cards, what I channel. And she was emulating me energetically, okay? Doing card readings. But she looked like a mad woman. The vision that I got of her, she looked like a fucking wolf. Like a brown Grinch. Because she a spiritualist gone wrong. Trying to emulate. That's what I'm talking about. And then gonna make a suggestion. Why don't you do tarot? It doesn't matter what you, as long as the message get out, that's all that matters. This is a form of tarot. It may not be the actual tarot cards, channeling messages and putting it on cards, but it is still it's still a form of tarot, because we're messengers. Okay? But yeah, she just looked a hot mess trying to emulate me, because you know that she emulate us, everything we do. Everything. She's a follower, not a leader. A spiritualist gone wrong. A wannabe leader. That occult leader is a wannabe leader too. That occult leader is a follower. Okay? Who's involved? Blind Caucasian woman. Blind Caucasian woman is involved. Okay? One man or women. Okay? Whatever that may be for you, if this resonates with you. Which is this baby mama, but it's just not the baby mama. It's my person's baby mother. Okay? And my person going to get custody of their child. So yeah, it's definitely blind Caucasian woman or women, okay? People from your high school days. High school, whether you went to one high school and did all 4 years, or you went to multiple high schools. These people are involved in your energy. Okay? High school days. I get a karmic female from this school, okay, I get late teller high. It doesn't have to be late teller high for you, but that's what I get. Okay, whatever the name of your high school or high schools are. Okay. You're the real MVP. They're just fakes and phonies. Your person is coming in to put in the work. Put in that work, baby. Put in that work. You about to receive a package here. You about to receive a new home. This package could be a form of a gift. Okay, whatever that may be, but you about to receive a package here. Could be going on a vacation or something. Whatever it may be, you about to receive a package and a new home. Okay, this new home is a part of your inheritance here. And they know you about to receive these things. That's why they trying to make you feel bad for receiving the good that is about to come into your life. Because it's not over for you. Your breakthrough is coming. You are going to be set. Okay, they trying to make you feel bad. Because they aren't the ones that's going to be experiencing this. So they trying to make you feel bad. Trying to point the finger at you like you the criminal. Like you did everything wrong. When they the ones that's committing these crimes and hiding the evidence behind this family business up under the family's name. So that's the false mask right there. Okay? Because what I get is this family business is a fast food restaurant. Okay? That's for me. That may not resonate with you. Okay? And what you see on brush surface, it seemed like, everything, once you walk into that fast food restaurant, it seemed like everything is good, like those people are good. But behind the scenes in the spirit realm, they're not. And it's not the building. It's the corrupt people that's running it. And the corrupt people that work for that company. Okay? That's why my person got to be the one that clean that mess up. And do what's right. Okay? Because these people are corrupt. It's my person's family business. My person got to be the one that clean that mess up. Okay? Like I said, it's not the building. It's the corrupt individuals that work in the building. A whole energetic clean out need to happen up in there. Okay? A whole energetic clean out, a whole purge. That's the word I was looking for. A whole purge need to happen up in there. It need a reset. It's a reset that need to occur for the atmosphere of that company. Okay? You don't look like what you've been through. You've been dragged through hell and back here. Someone saying they got to rise to love after everything they've been doing. Okay, you can sit back and laugh at the situation because it's funny. Keep pushing, you will lose your life. They've been warned by the divines to leave you alone, but apparently they're not listening to it. They're not taking heed. That's why the heat is about to turn up on their ass. Okay, because they think it's a damn joke. There are going to be the divine sacrifice. Okay, however that may look, they're going to be the divine sacrifice. Okay, through the divine, you bringing the wrath to your enemies. Okay, you are going to force these people to face themselves, and they are going to jail. Some of them will be unalived. Unalive with car accident here. Karmic female wearing a caution hat or bonnet sitting behind the car wheel. Your actions will make you lose your life. Okay? So somebody is about to lose their life here. this main dark sinister witch, this quote unquote fake leader, okay? She worked with this occult leader. They worked together. That dark sinister witch is the spiritualist that's gone wrong, and that occult leader is also a spiritualist that's gone wrong. How can you be a leader and you can't even stand on your own? That's why I say they're not leaders. They're not leaders because they can't stand on their own. Their power is in numbers. You can stand alone. You are a leader. They're not. That's why they bring you spiritual warfare. Yeah. You are their worst nightmare. And it's bigger than you. It's the assignment. Thank you for tuning in to Evolving 9 Soul, y'all. And until next time, peace, peace, and peace, peace. Bye, y'all.